YouTube? What's going on? It's your boy Glyzzi back in with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do what you just saw. If you want to learn how to place a build through another person's build, just stick around. It's so simple. You'll be able to learn it in like 30 seconds max, and you'll be just, within a day, bro, you'll be able to confuse people by putting builds inside their builds. It'll really trip them up, and they'll be so confused because, trust me, you wouldn't know what happened if it happened to you. Am I right? With that being said, if you do enjoy the video today, remember to leave a like down below and subscribe for more content. But anyways, you know what time it is. Let's learn how to build through builds. Alright guys, so placing builds through builds is actually super simple to do, and there's a couple different ways we could go about it. But starting with the one I show you, and the one I like to do the most, is standing here on top of a cone. It just gives you an escape route, right? If someone's trying to pressure you so you could get away. And it leaves you a little less open. So I like doing it on the cone, but you could also do it with a ramp behind you or with nothing here, and I'll show that one next. But starting with the cone, what you want to do is just walk up to the build, and you see this middle one right here. You want to stand about 2.5 over. It could be kind of in this little area, and what you want to do is pull out your blueprints. You want to be hugging the wall all the way, and then you could do either walls, cones, or ramps. It doesn't matter. You pull that piece out, and what you want to do is line your little arrow up. I'll zoom it in to this little corner. It's like right above the bar. This little bar right here, it's that little corner. You want to line that up while you're standing, and then you just crouch and hold your build, and it'll place in there. So it's really simple to do, right? You just line it up in that little spot, crouch, put it in. And you could also do that with walls too. Let's see if I could get one first try. The walls are a little more tricky on how to do those, because it's like a further reach. So yeah, see, you could still get them back there. It's just, it might take a couple tries. And you could also do it with nothing here or a ramp behind you, but a lot of the times if you do this, the standing spot's the same. What you want to do is line your crosshair up with the top of the arrow at the opposite corner. I'll zoom into it again, and you just hold your build and crouch down, and this will place a ramp behind you. And this could be good sometimes because then you could phase into the box and you have this ramp and get them if they are low, so that one can be useful. And that's how we do it the first time. And to show why we want to do this is because it's actually really good. You could do it like that too, I guess, but to show you how to do this, it's really good because, as you see, if this person's in their box, right, and they're gonna shoot us, they're gonna try to make a right hand peek like this, or more times than not, they'll go like this. But if we're actually lined up in our spot, right, and they open this right hand peek over here, this is awkward, they do that, they can't see us, so you're actually really safe to do it. And then if this happens, you could kind of just look over and place it in there anyways. So if we send this, it's really safe. Otherwise, they'll have to open up a huge edit where we could shoot them. So you're not really risking too much if you know how to do it the right way, right? You're not risking too much because they have to open a bad edit to be able to shoot you. Because even if they do open this window, you're really not that exposed, and you could just duck over to the side. And the reason we do this is because people feel pressured, and then once they get that ramp in there, they'll be confused and they'll forget about their wall. So then you could take the wall and do a mongrel classic, right? Or they'll try to run out, and then you could read them and get a pre-box on either side like so. Or if they go on the top, right, you could place your and get them like that. There's just a lot of opportunity to do it that way. Now there is another way that you could do this, and it causes for you to be a layer up. You can't do this one on the ground, and the way to do this is you could actually place a cone in their box, but this piece has to be open, right? There has to be nothing there. Whoops, there has to be nothing there. And the way you do that is you pull out your cone and you just look, aim your crosshair below, and you could get it in there, and the same concept applies. Box them in there, they try to run, you could get them over there. This one, you can't really, you could still do the phase trick too. You could get their wall one shot right, and then jump in, right, and do whatever you gotta do if that's your play style. But that's how you place the builds through walls. And like I said, it's super easy, and it just takes a little bit of practice. And if you just start implementing it into your game, you'll definitely see some results. So I really want you guys to try it out. Alright guys, that's going to do it for the video today. I hope you enjoyed the short little tips and trick that I gave you. Trust me, it'll work. It'll really throw people off guard. You could get some really nice kills with this in arena and even creative box fights and stuff like that. But I know this one was short again, but my power is going off and on still, so I'm trying to put a video together throughout the day just to get something out for you guys. But you know, if you do have any other videos you want to see, just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll for sure get back to you and probably make a video on it in the future. But as always, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.